The silence after Jungkook's casual "I have a boyfriend" hung in the air longer than it should have. Mr. Jeon blinked blankly. Mrs. Jeon narrowed her eyes, arms crossed. Mrs. Jeon, boyfriend? Jeon Jungkook, where did this boyfriend come from now? Huh? You didn't have one yesterday? Jungkook blinked. I just didn't tell you. Taehyung raised a brow, folding his arms. Oh, you have a boyfriend? Is he invisible or imaginary? Cause I never saw you with any alpha at university. Jungkook scowled, cheeks red. He is real, okay? Very real. You just don't know him. Jungkook cleared his throat awkwardly, eyes darting toward his glass of water like it held his life. Yes, my alpha. We are very committed, just shy. Taehyung. Oh, voice calm and cool, but his undertone was too sarcastic. Tae, what's his name, Jungkook? Mr. Jeon leaned closer, whispering to Mrs. Jeon with an awkward and embarrassed face. Yuna, our baby, just look at him. He's clearly making things up. Mrs. Jeon shied with a frustrated face and looked at her son. Name and show his picture. Also call him to meet us. Jungkook's brain fumbled, like it lost his Wi-Fi connection. He's busy, and his name is, Mr. Jeon. Is what? Jungkook paused, blinked, panicked, then suddenly grinned. Yoongi! Mean Yoongi! The whole table froze. Mr. Jeon froze, with a what the fuck look. Mrs. Jeon's eyes just lit up. Mean Yoongi? That sounds familiar. Wait, she turned to her husband. Doesn't your father's assistant go by that name too? Jungkook froze. Wait, Mr. Jeon leaned in, squinting slightly. You mean my Yoongi? Jungkook laughed awkwardly. A long pause, because he didn't know what to say. Taehyung pressed his lips, trying his best to not laugh out. So, you lied? Jungkook whipped his head around, glared at Taehyung. Excuse me, Jungkook, sweating already. Yeah, our assistant, he's totally into me. Just as Jungkook was about to crawl under the dining table from embarrassment, a handsome alpha in a black suit walked past the glass windows towards them. Jungkook's eyes sparkled with sudden terrible inspiration. Wait. That's him! He exclaimed, pointing. That's my Yoongi. He's here. Yoongi, blissfully unaware, stepped in, holding a tablet and a paper bag. Yoongi, sir, your meeting documents and that digestive tea you asked. He paused, mid-step, as everyone's eyes locked onto him. Yoongi, what? He asked, voice cautious. Jungkook sang, hi baby, getting up and rushing over to cling onto Yoongi's arms like a sticker. Yoongi blinked once, then twice. His brain couldn't process the scene in front of him. Yoongi, I'm what? Jungkook, what are you doing? Jungkook, squeaking. Yoongi Young, baby, tell them the truth, na? Yoongi, totally clueless. What truth are you even? What are you even? Jungkook, that we are dating. The table fell silent again, this time with audible judgment from all of them. Mrs. Jeon was at the age of her patience, of tolerating Cook's nonsense. She was ready to literally throw her hands if not for the fact of Mr. Jeon's presence. Taehyung, seeing Mrs. Jeon's reaction, stood up, slowly, teared. You are dating your father's assistant? Why not? Jungkook grinned, still glued to Yoongi's side. JK. Love has no hierarchy after all. Interesting. Taehyung's eyes squinted, with sarcasm suppressing his urge to laugh out loud. Taehyung, so tell me, how did you two meet? Jungkook said. He was literally caught off guard. He looked at Rose and Yoongi asking for help. Yoongi, blankly. At the opening party for Jeon's small cafe? Jungkook nodded like a bubblehead. Yup, exactly. That's what happened. Taehyung looked between them, then laughed out loudly. Oh my god, Jungkook, that's so poetic. Yoongi stared at Jungkook for a long second, then turned to Mrs. Jeon. Yoongi, I'm sorry ma'am, but I must clarify that I have no idea what Youngmaster is talking about. The glass shattered metaphorically in Jungkook's mind. Oh, what? Jungkook blinked. Then screamed, Yoongi Young, baby, are you betraying me? Oh, I get it. You're afraid of these people, huh? Don't worry, babe. I'll protect you. Don't give up on us for them, please. I will deal with these villains. Don't you worry. I only came to deliver some documents. Yoongi continued awkwardly, patting Cook's head like a kid. He's sweet, but too chatty. Definitely not my type. Taehyung's laugh once again broke the silence. Taekook turned red all the way to his ears. Mrs. Jeon reached her limit and turned to Mr. Jeon furiously. Jeonjae, should I slap your son or just drag him back to the kindergarten? Taehyung choked on his water. Jungkook panicked, but tried to laugh it off and cover it up, as he realized no one was buying his made-up stories here, and he got caught in 4K. Mrs. Jeon Jungkook shouted, extremely annoyed now. Jungkook, haha, it's just a joke. Gotcha, April Fool. Mrs. It's August, still. With the cackle, she said. Mrs. Jeon, sit down already, you clone. Jungkook sank back into his chair, covering his tomato-like face with his bare hands. He has ever felt this embarrassed in his entire life. Mr. Jeon cleared his throat. Can we all just calm down and just go and eat our dinners now that you guys are done? Or should we continue? Then they all went towards the dining table or dining room. Dinner finally started, but the atmosphere was still thick with second-hand embarrassment. Jungkook had turned completely mute, silently stabbing at his rice like it offended him personally. Taehyung, meanwhile, he was in an annoyingly good mood. He kept sipping his soup with that smug little smile, like he was not asking anything out loud, but somehow still winning the conversation. The kind of expression that makes you want to fling a spoon at him. Lovingly though, you know. The look that I didn't start it, but I will absolutely finish it face. Or even the soup was probably tired of his smug attitude. Lol. Mrs. Kim tried to break the tension. Mrs. Kim, so Taehyung, you remember Jungkook, right? You two actually made a lot when he was a tiny little cutie. Do you remember back when you were 17? He cried because he fell and scraped his knee and clung to you like a koala? Taehyung blinked. Jungkook froze and stopped chewing. Taeyang slowly turned to Jungkook, his eyes narrowing, like he just connected the dots and got a flashback. Taeyang, wait, Jungkook gulped loudly. Taeyang's mouth parted in disbelief. Oh my god, yes, I just remembered. Yeah, he gave me headache even back then. Cookie tried to deflect. No! I mean, yes, but like I was 5. My knees were soft back then. Taeyang, you cried for like an hour, said flatly, absolutely delighted. Cook, I had feelings. Taeyang, then why did you bite me, you kiddo? Cook, you were abandoning me, you old man. Everyone was now watching this like a tennis match. Once glancing at Jungkook and then back to Taeyang. Back and forth. They were enjoying the show. Mrs. Jeon had both hands over her face, whispering, Why did I give birth to such clone? Oh my god. Mrs. Kim, on the other hand, was totally enjoying the show. Mrs. Kim leaned towards Mr. Kim and said, June, don't you think this is going better than we expected? Oh my god, are they seated? Mr. Jeon just ate silently like a man who gave up a long time ago, giving a few glances to his son. Suddenly, Mrs. Kim very positive. You would have made a cute pair even back then, huh? Jungkook, excuse me, aunt. Jeon raised a brow. What do you mean by back then? Mrs. Kim smiled like a cat who knocked over a vase on purpose. Or now too? I mean, just saying, Jungkook, Oma, make her stop, he flashed. Mrs. Jeon, oh please, you started this with your fake boyfriend drama. Sit there and take your plate. Jungkook sank lower into his chair. Taeyang didn't say anything, just shot Jungkook a sideways look that was hard to read. Mrs. Kim, so Jungkook, since you don't even have a boyfriend, sweetheart, is there any other reason you don't want this marriage? It's okay, you can say whatever you want. We won't force you to into anything. Mr. Kim nodding. Yeah, I was right. It's totally up to you and Taeyang. It's you two who will share the future after all. Mr. Jeon and Mrs. Jeon also said, yeah, it's up to you two. Even if we want you to have a family together, we won't force you, dear. Mr. Kim, so what's your opinion, you two? Taeyang almost instantly. For me, I'm willing. Jungkook whipped his head around so fast that it nearly broke his neck. Jungkook, what? You are agreeing? Why? Mrs. Jeon, shut up, you clone. Why are you even shouting? Shut down as soon as possible. Taeyang, calm as ever. Why not? I want to settle down and want a family with Jungkook genuinely confused, cutting Taeyang off mid-sentence. Why me? Professor Kim? Don't you hate me? You can barely stand me at university. Always, literally almost in every class he scored me. Taeyang, raising an eyebrow. Oh, Jungkook, can you drop the professor bit for once? He shied, with genuine sincerity in his eyes. Then continued. Of course I get annoyed. You constantly disrupt the class, you and your two monkeys. Oh my god, aka your best friends are a walking migraine for me. He shrugged. But that's because I'm your professor and it's my job to scold a student like you guys. Why would I even personally hate someone with such a lovable personality like yours? That line landed differently. A quiet bait passed. Real eye contact. Something shifted, just slightly, but enough for everyone to notice. Mrs. Jeon looked at others with a look. Did I misheard something, guys? Mrs. Kim, already clearly. Oh, Taeyong, lovable, huh? Don't tell me you were eyeing him at university, huh? Taeyong's face turned pink. Taeyong, I am professional, okay? It's not like that, Mrs. Kim. Alright, calm down, calm down. I'm just saying. Taeyong looked away, then quickly turned to Jungkook as he panicked like he accidentally proposed. So he was desperate to change the subject. Taeyong, anyway, why did you lie, Jungkook? Do you really hate me? And Yuna said you have been complaining about me at home. So should we just cancel this whole marriage setup? It's totally okay for me if you don't want to. Jungkook, cutting in, panicked. What cancel? Who said cancel? No, I want to. I'm willing, okay? I just panicked when I saw you like that. You literally caught me off guard. And I get nervous, okay? The moment those statements left Cook's mouth, Mrs. Jeon almost dropped her chopsticks, but Mrs. Kim catched it. Mrs. Kim literally almost jumped from her seat with excitement. Yuna, did you just heard what I heard? Your son agreed? Just like this? Then both sides' parents went like, oh? Jungkook wanted to dig his own grave from embarrassment. But Taeyong did not bother with it. Rather, Taeyong softly but not leaving him off the hook. So, still lying to cover up the truth, huh? Jungkook blinked, glaring at Taeyong. Cook, excuse me, what you mean? Just wondering, Taeyong said coolly. If you lie like that whenever you get nervous, or when you are hiding something real, as I have noticed in class, it's more of the later one. Isn't that Jungkook? Jungkook's smirk faltered just a little. For a moment he thought Taeyong might have already seen through him. He got anxious. He looked away, pretending to focus on his foot. What fits both you down? He muttered under his breath to himself. But Taeyong somehow heard it quite well. Only him. Something hit Taeyong's mind at exact moment. The night air was cooler now. Crickets chirped softly from the garden beyond the railing. Jungkook leaned over the balcony, a toothpick in his mouth, pretending to be casual even though his ears were still red from the Yoongi incident. Then he heard footsteps behind him. He didn't have to turn. That steady, confident walk belonged to one person only, Taeyong. Jungkook groaned. Please don't. What? Taeyong said, standing beside him, arms folded. I didn't even say anything. Cook, you are thinking it. Taeyong nodded with a smirk. I am? So, Yoongi, huh? Jungkook sighed dramatically. I panicked, okay? My brain just picked up the first alpha name that came to my mind at that exact moment when I was nervous, okay? Taeyong looked at the stars with a slight hint of coldness and something else mixed. Your father's alpha assistant was the first one to come. Cook, yeah, okay, I realize now that I was dumb. Taeyong. Jungkook, that's understatement of the year. Silence hung for a few bits after that. Then Taeyong leaned in, just slightly. Taeyong, so who were you actually thinking of originally? Do I know that person? Jungkook's eyes darted to the side and softly said, no one. Taeyong, liar. I don't owe you an answer, Professor. Jungkook mumbled, trying to sound bold but coming off like a sulking cat. Taeyong's eyebrow twitched at the title as Jungkook continuously mentioned it. even after he requested not to, so he felt uneasy with it. Taehyung, drop the professor weight, Jungkook. We are not at university right now, for God's sake. Oh, so you do know who I am, Mr. Kim? I have known since the first 3 minutes of arriving, when you called me attractive, when you screamed giving your willingness to this relationship. Jungkook looked away, totally embarrassed. Still doesn't mean I lied because of you. Why would I, huh? No way. Taehyung tilted his head. Be honest, didn't you? Is it because accepting me is difficult? Is it for our age gap? Jungkook froze. His voice dropped low, barely above a whisper. Cook, you wouldn't believe me even if I said yes. With shy warmth in his eyes, Taehyung stared at him shockingly, sensing the tone and gauge, because till now Taehyung was just to tease him. He was trying. He was not at all serious. But the bridge caught Jungkook's hair, making the little curl above his head dance. He was fidgeting again, hiding his fingers, chewing inside of his cheek. And then softly, I had a crush on someone since orientation week, Jungkook admitted shyly. Taehyung's heart did a very unhinged like flip. Jungkook added quickly, not that it matters. He's older, unavailable, annoying, always glaring like he owns the building, wears black like he is some sort of villain, which he is to our students, and talks like his mouth is allergic to small talk, and always mean. Taehyung's throat dried up. And teachers in my department. Taehyung blinked, because he definitely understood what and who is the trust Jungkook is talking about. Then, you are insane, he muttered, turning away quickly. But his ears were red and he didn't know how to react since it was an indirect confession and he could not digest it due to a reason. And Jungkook saw it. Looking at Taehyung's back, Cook suddenly felt very happy because he realized that Taehyung linked the dots he was hinting for. Then, after a few moments, Taehyung came forward towards Jungkook, smirking proudly, then whispered something into Jungkook's ears. Hello, did you guys like it? So if yes, then please don't forget to give me your feedback, and I'm extremely thankful to whoever waited for it because I know I posted this quite late due to my ongoing uni related stuff, so I'm very thankful for the wait. That's it for part 2, guys. Thank you so much. See you later.
계획은 아니었는데 잘 되었습니다.
This, I mean, yeah,